now there's a term that we're going to use a lot called reciprocal inhibition. You need to know this term, okay? It's super important. So we'll keep coming back to it.
And what's that?
So reciprocal inhibition can be good, can be bad. Yeah. So I was wanted and unwanted. So if I do this movement here, right? Elbow flexion.
Yep.
What muscle is working to do elbow flexion?
Biceps.
Biceps. All right. Opposing muscle is triceps. So does my tricep work when I do a flexion?
Has to. Well, not no, but the other way it does.
But it lengthens.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this is reciprocal inhibition at work to facilitate elbow flexion. Neurologically, my tricep needs to shut down because I can also lengthen my tricep with tension. Yeah.
Yep.
Called an eccentric contraction, the lengthening of muscle on tension. Here it's lengthening, but there's no neurological activation to the muscle.
Right.
That's reciprocal inhibition. So to facilitate that elbow flexion, I can't have the triceps on because I can't do the movement.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Okay. So the opposite one has to switch off for the opposite one to work.
Muscles are also neurologically linked, so when one turns on, the opposite one turns off. Yeah. So if you take something then, like if you've got a large anterior pelvic tilt, you're doing a lot of sitting, your psoas is neurologically activated chronically, so all the time.
Yeah.
The opposing muscle to the psoas being gluteus maximus, it shuts down. So people that sit down all day in their office working and that, and they go, I'm going to go to the gym, and they get in their car and they drive to the gym, and they get to the gym and they do their exercises all from the seated position. The whole time the psoas is shortened and the glutes
so it never switches back on.
Yeah, and this can happen periodically or just a lot of times. But you'll see as you look through the postural stuff too, people with large anterior pelvic tilts that generally have, an overdeveloped activated psoas, then they often have the glutes that are lengthened and a lot weaker.
I say